Now here's Jaclyn.
Welcome, thank you everybody. Welcome to Wake Up with Jaclyn. I'm Jaclyn St. James. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody, yes. Today is March 17th, 2014. So much to talk about. Well, all the stuff that's in the news lately, it's been crazy. But let's talk about my week. It's been spring break here in Fort Lauderdale, and I hate them. Yes, I hate these kids. They are going to be the doctors, the lawyers, and everything else that's going to help with gay divorce and my medical issues and everything else, and I'm scared. I'm literally frightened that these people are going to be the ones going to be operating on me one day. God help us all. Some of the things that these kids do are unbelievable. Just stupid. And you know what? The more and more I look at it, I must be getting old because I just sit there and I go, I never did this when I was a kid. And I'm like, oh God, I sound like my parents. But yes, it is spring break here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And the beach is amok of kids. Yes, they are all running amok, and it's just been absolutely insane for the last 2 weeks. I'm over it. Over it. Okay, so I don't know if you recently heard in the thing. I've got this stupid hair. I'm sorry. This Malaysia airline. I am so sick of hearing about this airplane. I really wish they would find it already. I'm so sick of hearing about this thing. I mean, I know it's devastating for the families. I can imagine. I can't even imagine. One day they think they found it, one day they don't. It's just, this has been a really big mess. Now they're saying, I think the latest I heard is that it was delivered by one of the pilots or a passenger. So I don't know. I just feel so sorry for these families and everyone. Recently, also in the news, I just heard the story of this woman who had a 88-pound mucus-filled ovarian tumor. How the hell do you carry around 88 pounds of a tumor and not think anything is wrong? I don't know. It's so crazy. Anyway, her rapidly expanding waist size was up to, like, I think she was like a, what the hell was it? She was like a size 50-something waist. I mean, that's just insane. But anyway, she was an overgrown woman anyway. The 57-year-old Brazilian woman noticed her midsection was growing over a course of a year. But other than feeling heavy in her belly, she says, and breathing a little bit faster than normal, she had a few other symptoms according to her reported case. However, the mucus-filled ovarian cyst, known as, I won't even try to even say it, well, I'll try it, mucus cystadenomas. It's fairly common. It's mostly often strikes women 30 to 50, so if you're out there, be careful. You're being warned now. Although some cysts are cancerous, most are benign, which is good. The main symptoms that you might have out there are feeling of bloating and heaviness, or that your pants and skirts don't fit well. Well, honey, I feel like that every day. I best go get checked. I just need to stop eating. That's what I need to do. And exercise. Man, I don't exercise. It's so bad. I get on the kick of exercising, and then I get lost. But I'm losing the story. Anyway, the woman was an overweight, post-menopausal 57-year-old from Brazil. She contacted doctors back in 2013 about her growing waistline, shallow breathing, and she had a 52-inch waist. Honey, that's a big waist. Anyway, the ultrasound on her stomach revealed a huge mucus-filled mass. And if you could, the pictures are disgusting, and I'll throw it up here, but let me tell you, it's very graphic. Right here. It's just gross. The tumor was so big that it shoved her uterus to the side and squished her abdomen contents and extended all the way up her diaphragm. I don't know how you don't feel that, but okay. But anyway, so the doctors began to remove the mass, and they found that it was 16 inches by 15 inches by 11 inches. We're talking like a big rock. And they said that it weighed as much as a small woman, 88 pounds. Now talk about weight loss. This tumor didn't have signs of cancer, but she went through some rounds of chemo, and after a few years, she's been done. This was in the past. This wasn't recent, but I just happened to read it, so it's recent to me. Also, okay, so and this is not unusual because some women grow cysts, like ovarian cysts, between 20 to 25 pounds. I mean, that's just, oof. It was so heavy once that this doctor had to roll it off the table. I mean, that's just disgusting. Anyway, women miss the symptoms because it feels like they're just putting on weight. So, I go get checked if all of a sudden your waistline's up to like 40s and 50s. The state of Hawaii is sending coconuts, and this is something that's gone on many years. And you can actually, there's a place, it's on the island of Molokai. It's a small outlet of the U.S. Postal Service, and it's called Post a Nut. Yes, it's called Post a Nut. It's free coconuts, and they're available to the office for visitors and to decorate. You can decorate them and mail them anywhere in the world without packaging. Now talk about getting a package like that in the mail. Nice coconut from Hawaii. Send me one. I want one. The service has been around for almost 2 decades, and over 50,000 coconuts have been mailed throughout the world. Okay, now I'm one for great facts that are just, crazy, they're ridiculous, and of course they're usually true. And I've got a few here for you. This is funny. Okay, so cotton candy, we all love it. Or at one time we did. It was invented by a dentist. Yes. Dentist William J. Morrison invented the modern cotton candy machine in 1897, along with a candy maker in Nashville named John C. Wharton. Originally the sugary candy called Fairy Floss. We could use that in the gay community. No word on how his invention impacted the dentistry practice, though. No. Okay, this is one. I don't like spiders. This is gross. Okay, a man got a spider tattoo on his face, and I don't have a picture of it, but it's this big, like, tarantula spider on his face. He was terrified of spiders. So, to combat his arachnophobia, let's get a spider put on my face. So, Florida man, and notice I did say Florida, Eric Rico Ortiz, decided to get a tattoo of a spider on his face. And we're talking, it's like big. Yeah, Ortiz's girlfriend, reportedly dumped him after the tattoo. I know I would have, because we've been looking at that thing in the middle of the bed. I'd have to hit it. And again, this only happens in Florida. Oh, yes. Okay, remember growing up as a kid, some of you. McGruff the crime dog? Yes, well, he was recently arrested after a drug-sniffing dogs found his supply of illicit drugs and weapons. Yes. An actor who used to travel to schools as McGruff the crime dog was sentenced to prison. Now, I may have met him because I remember him coming to my school. They found 1,000 marijuana plants and 27 weapons, including a grenade launcher, were found in his house. Drug-sniffing dogs initially detected the possession of marijuana. Who the hell owns a grenade launcher? I mean, where do you buy one of those? I mean, it's not like you just go to Walmart and into the, if this hair is going to kill me. It's not like you just walk into the sporting goods section and say, yes, I'd like to order, I'll take one of those. Oh, and the grenade launcher. Who the hell buys a grenade launcher? What are you going to do with it? That's definitely a neighbor that I would have to call the police on. Disturbing the peace. Could you imagine grenades going off in your neighborhood? I don't know. Oh. An employee at a stress ball factory, those things that you squeeze because of the stress, reacted to getting let go by punching his boss. I guess the stress ball didn't work. Despite working in the stress ball factory, Darren Baldwin allegedly punched his boss after being fired from his packaging position. It's amazing they'll do anything. Okay. A showing of Catching Fire, the movie, was evacuated because the movie theater almost caught fire. This is a true story. Yes, a set of wires started to burn last year at a British movie theater in Plymouth, Devon, while screening the film Catching Fire. Hundreds of attendees were evacuated, and unfortunately the theater wasn't able to reopen that night. Everyone survived, unlike in the Hunger Games. Okay, and last but not least, the founder of Match.com, I love this one, his girlfriend dumped him for another man she met on Match.com. Yes. When Match.com, first started out in 1995, founder Greg Kremen tried to get everyone he knew to sign up, including his girlfriend. I mean, how stupid was that? This would ultimately lead his girlfriend to leave him after she found another man on the dating site. Kremen was also the first owner of the domain name Sex.com, which he registered in 1994. Mm-hmm. 2 years before he founded Match.com. Well, you get what you deserve. If you're that stupid to have your girlfriend sign up to meet somebody, well, then you know what? So be it. Well, now he needs to sign back on to Match.com, find himself a woman. Or a man. Well, they don't do men, I don't think. Anyway, we're going to take a short break, and after this, we will come back with some Hollywood news. I'll see you in a moment. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to Entertainment and Hollywood News. Well, you know my favorite guy is in the news again. Yes, Justin Bieber. You know, I said I wasn't going to do any more stories about this, but it's actually becoming entertaining for me. I think it's just funny that every day it's Justin Bieber. I mean, I can go on with Justin Bieber stories all day long. The guy's an idiot. Anyway, well, he finally cut ties with LA. Yes, Justin Bieber is on the move. He has sold his last piece of property that he owns in the area, leaving him wide open for a permanent move. You ready? To Atlanta. Yes, good luck, Atlanta. Yes. Bieber sold his Calabasas home to Khloe Kardashian for a cool $7.2 million, making a little over $1 million on the sale. But according to sources, Bieber also owned the 1.7-acre plot of land next door until now. Yes. We're told that Bieber just sold that for a $2.77 million that he bought for $2.35 million in 2012. And the deal closes in 30 days. As for the buyer, our sources say it's nobody famous, but it's about to inherit a slew of famous neighbors. We're told that Bieber had been looking for another home in the LA area, but he has since called off the search, and he's now making Atlanta home. Oh, God, to be rich and famous. And the other one I'd love to talk about, Lindsay Lohan. Yes, Lindsay Lohan is in the eyes again. She is determined to tell the world that she is still wanted. Yes, Lindsay was out on the Sunset Strip Monday, pretending to shield herself with Two Broke Girl script. Yes, she was trying to hide her face with the front page of the script. Yes. Lindsay was leaving her favorite haunt, the Chateau Marmont in West Hollywood. Yeah, and it's definitely a step up from the canyons. Here's a picture. Well, my little Jackie-O's, I am getting ready to go start my week. Remember that it is St. Patrick's Day today, so make sure you wear green this afternoon because you don't want to get pinched. I hate getting pinched. Well, unless it's in the bedroom. Go out and have a great week and have fun. I'll see you next week with a new Wake Up with Jaclyn, and I think next week we may be doing a cooking segment. So stay tuned for that. It's one of my favorite dishes. It's magnifique. But anyway, see you soon. I'll see you back next Monday. Bye-bye. This coffee is so good. It's good to the last drop.